If I had a quid for every fake Assassin's Creed leak that's ever existed, I think I'd be filing a tax return. Of course, you guessed it, in this video we're going to be talking about another one of these things and how I believe it's fake. But first I want to apologise for any potential quality loss on this microphone. Unfortunately, my good one broke, and so did the arm that it was attached to, so I've got to hold this microphone. So if the audio sounds a little off, I apologise, but it won't be a permanent thing. But of course, the supposed leak in question is a list of what appears to be achievements for an Assassin's Creed referred to in a Reddit post as Valhalla. The post was submitted on the 31st of March 2020, quite late at night here in the UK. At the time I was streaming Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. By the way, if you're bored, come along to one of my streams, it's much more fun than fabricating a fake leak, I promise. The post was on the Gaming Leaks and Rumours subreddit, and reads as follows. My friend sent me this leak from 4chan. Looks real to me, but I don't know. I don't really want the attention or karma on my main account. 4chan leaker said found a profile that appears to be a test profile for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It's since been removed or privated or something, but I grabbed a few screenshots and spliced it into a single image. There was no achievement artwork. The game image was a picture of a cat with a crown, no description of it though. The account was something like 2dev ... and then just a string of numbers. And then there's just a link to the image that he supposedly spliced together. There's no evidence that this 4chan post exists. Not even a screenshot. I'm not going to waste your time talking through all of these achievements that are on here because I am 100% certain that they are false. Achievements don't typically wind up getting done until the end of development before the game comes out, as far as I'm aware. The next Assassin's Creed game is nowhere near that far along yet. Secondly, the achievement list mentions sequences, which is the old structure to Assassin's Creed storytelling, which was ditched for Origins and didn't make a comeback in Odyssey. It's safe to assume that the next one probably will not have this system. Furthermore, there's also other red flags in the post, such as, I made this account because I don't want the attention, even though if this poster really did find this elsewhere, then there would be no real backlash on them. So that just makes no sense. It draws attention to the account though, so I decided I'd take a look at the account itself. Of course, only this post, nothing else here. In fact, the account was made on the 1st of April 2020. Now, it says the 31st of March is the date of the post because it was late at night on that day for me, but for this poster it was already the next day, April Fool's Day. So the poster is in a time zone where this post was posted on the 1st of April 2020 as an April Fool's joke. Now you're probably wondering, how does somebody have time to go to those lengths to make an April Fool's joke? Well, at this point, who doesn't? Have you been hiding under a rock? People are upvoting this post like mad. In fact, as of reading it right now, 95% of people have upvoted it. That is, of course, 95% of people who clicked either the up or down arrow clicked the up arrow. Now either people are really gullible, or they're just good sports. Now glancing at the comments in response to this post, I know which of those I'd put my money on. It's surprising how many people haven't clocked the date. So many people keep tweeting it at me going, what do you think about these leaked Assassin's Creed 2020 achievements? There is a chance that this could be real. And frankly, I feel like the only person on the planet who's actually noticed and remembered what people do on the 1st of April. Some of the comments on this post are hilarious. If this is a fake, then someone went to an awful lot of trouble, and pranksters are usually way too lazy for that. Okay, first of all, April Fool's Day. Secondly, half the planet's on lockdown. A lot of people have nothing better to do right now. These are either perfect fakes or the real deal. My guess is the latter. A perfectly faked achievement list would have images. I guess I'll just leave everyone a little bit of a warning. Oh, this one gets me. It's March 31st in the States still. Have you ever heard of Australia? It's in a time zone that sits at least half a day ahead of the United States. There are a few people in the comments to this post who are actually clocking the date and noticing little flaws in it. For example, one of the names in one of the achievements is spelt wrong. There are other comments in response to this post of people getting hyped about what's effectively nonsense based on something that doesn't exist, and people getting mad because this isn't what they're after from Assassin's Creed, which will no doubt have a negative effect on Ubisoft as they work on the actual game, which is completely different to what's being represented here in this fake leak. And of course, with posts and videos circulating, Assassin's Creed Ragnarok new gameplay leak 2020, what the fuck is this? No, okay, that's genuinely petrifying. Anyway, back to my point, with all this stuff covering this like it's an actual leak, that hype over nothing and angry because it's not what you want, despite it not being real anyway, is going to have an even greater negative effect even beyond this Reddit post. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that I wouldn't like an Assassin's Creed game akin to what these fake achievements are suggesting suggesting it would be like, but I am saying that the more I look into this, the more I'm convinced that it is fake. Now, I will leave a link to all my sources down in the description for you to check it out yourself, but I don't recommend that you waste your time. In fact, why not spend that time checking out my latest video on Assassin's Creed Syndicate? It's a pretty good laugh, and if this clip won't convince you of that, then nothing will.
Sounds like the sort of man I know how to deal with.
Don't be ridiculous.
Fret not, dearest sister. I will take care of this one on my own.
Come find me in Westminster.
Evie, are you okay? Evie's dead! Evie's dead! This is for my sister, you son of a bitch. Evie's actually dead! There'll be a link in the end screen to this video, so go check it out. I suppose I'll end this video with the realization that today is the 7th anniversary of my channel, which was made on this very day in 2013. Yeah, I know, my channel is the worst April Fool's joke ever. It just never ends. But anyway, thank you all for watching this video. I hope that at the very least you enjoyed it. And if you're wondering about this achievement list, hopefully this video has helped clear up some things. So to reiterate everything I've said really quickly, I believe this is fake. Be sure to go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, share the channel with your friends and all that wonderful stuff. That would be fantastic. And I'll catch you all very soon. But until then, take it easy.